Hi everyone, in this Python lesson we are going to learn about the list in Python programming, and list is one of the powerful functionality of the Python where we have complete control while using list. Now let's see what we have, and we are going to integrate that in Python language. And for example, I'm going to show you some example over here that what is list actually. But before moving to the list, I will show you one thing more, that and I will say that my fav fruit, it means that my favorite fruit. Okay, and I will just write a string which will be exactly a string for the different fruits, and I will say that apple, mango, orange, and maybe strawberry. Okay, now if I'm going to run that program, and I'm going to just call that variable which is my favorite fruit, and you will see that I have the complete string which has been rendered, and we already learned that how we are going to control and how we are going to call our variable while we are going to assign a variable. But here I'm going to show you one more example that we have complete control in each word or in each atom of that particular, for example, fruit which we have right now. I don't have right now a control which I am going to select apple, mango, orange or strawberry. Okay, what I am going to do, I will just say that list fruits, and which is equal to, for example, whenever you are going to create or make a list, you are going to start that one with the bracket, and then you are, if it is string, basically we always used quotation sign. It may be single quotation or double quotation, and if it is integer, then you are going to use without quotation marks any number. Okay, now for example, I'm going to again apply same thing, apple, and when you are going to assign each atom, you are just going to write that in separate quotation, and after that one, if you need to enter the second atom, then you are going to just write the comma, right? I have done right now, and you are going to assign the second atom, and similarly you are going to do for the rest of the atoms which we are going to write now. Okay, now for example the last one, which is straw and berry. Now when I'm going to run that program and call list fruits and fruits, and you will see that we have completely same like output which we have already written here in the program, but it is right now in the form of the list which we have also bracket, and everything seems like the input which we have already written here. Okay, but the power of the list is more amazing in Python in any programming language. How is that? We have complete control. For example, we have 4 atoms here. Okay, we are going to select each individual atoms if we want. How we are going to do that? It is called indexing. With the help of indexing, we are going to select each atom in the list. For example, I have list fruits, and if I want to select any atom, for example, I want to select orange, then maybe I have 1, 2, 3. We are going to write 3, but the output will not be orange, but it will be strawberry. Now I'm going to give you, or I'm going to show you that now let me change the fruits, and you are going to see that we have strawberry. Now you may be thinking that why it is like that in the Python language or in any programming language, because in any programming language the indexing, the first atom, starts from 0. Now if we count from 0, apple is 0, mango 1, 2, and we have the third atom 0, 1, 2, 3, the third atom which is strawberry. It means we have the third one in our list. For example, 1, 2, 3, we actually count that one as a 3, but in a Python we should just call that as a 2, because the first atom starts from 0. Now I'm going to render that one. You will get the output of the list, which is orange. And if I'm going to call the first atom, which is orange, which is apple, then I have to write index which is like 0, and the outcome will be apple. If you are going to write like by mistake, if you are going to write by like 1, then you will get mango, because we are saying, or I'm saying again and again, the list or the index always start from the 0. Now let me show you one more amazing same concept which we have already learned. For example, I will say that word which is equal to Python. Okay, now Python is a string, therefore we are going to write that in quotation in the quote formation, and when I'm going to call the word, then you will see that we have Python. Now check, we have already learned the variable and assigning the string to the variable, but we have not learned that how we are calling the index. For example, if I need to call only the letter H, then I am also call that one with the help of the indexing. Now how we are going to do that one? 1 2 3 4, it means we are going to start 0 1 2 3 word, and you are going to write in brackets 3, and your outcome will be that H, which means we are calling the letter H in our word. And if you want, for example, only that word in from the Python, then you can also get how. For example, 0 1, and you are going to say from the 1 I need like 0 1 2 3 4 5, and the last point should be 5, and you are going to, okay, we have 0 1 and we have from 2, therefore we are going to start that from 2, and we are going to start that, for example, from 6, and we are going to get Python. Okay, now once again let me just see that we have 0 1 and I have started from 2, and we have 2 3 4 5, and it means 5 is also there. If you are going to write like 5 and I'm going to write 5, then you only get the O which is included in the Python. But if you are going to write 6, then it means the last one which will be not included, and you are going to get complete Python. Okay, now similarly we are going to get for the list as well. If we are going to index, for example, I need only mango and orange, then what we are going to say 0 1, and we have like 2. If we are going to write that one only mango, because between 0 and 1 we have only one atom, therefore we are going to write 3, which 3 will be excluded. For example, we have 0 and here 0, and I'm calling 1 is included, which is mango, and we also call that between the 2, which is orange, but 3 is excluded from the list. Now you may be getting all these programming, and you will be used to that one in future as well. When you are going to work again and again, then you will understand each and everything. And now let me show you one more thing. For example, I need from mango to the up to the end of the list. How many atoms you have, you don't know. Maybe you know that one. It doesn't matter if you know. If you don't know, then you are going to call that. I'm going to just do that one here, list fruit, and we are going to say that 1 and colon. It means that you should start and include the index which start from the 1, and it will end still to infinity, which complete list should be included in that one. And therefore we are saying that you have to exclude all those atoms which are not starting from the 1. It means 0. And if I'm going to write that 2, and I'm saying that start from the 2, and 0 1 2 orange, and take up to the end of that list. Okay, now that is the beauty of the list, which we have complete control. Now again, if you are going to do same thing but in other way, if you want to start from the 0 index and you are going to say that it should be like 3 or 4 items, indexing 4, maybe 3 is not included itself, then you are going to call that one and you have 0, 1 and 2. Okay, 3 is not included itself in the end, therefore we get all the 3 item here from the main list fruit. Okay, now we also call that as a subset of the like list of fruit items. For example, me, Jamshed, like I'm assigning, okay, like list fruit, from the list fruit what I like, I will just categorize that one. Okay, only I like the one list which I only need that one. For example, I only like apple and mango, then I will say that from 0 start 0 and also include 2, 0, 1 and 2 should be excluded when I'm just calling Jamshed, and you will get that I only like apple and mango. Okay, if someone else is there and they like some other items from that list, then they can also assign sub list from the main list as well. Okay, now we are going to call once again list fruits. Okay, list fruits, and we are going to call that one, and you have everything here. If you want to change, for example, apple with any other element, and you are saying that no, I don't like apple should be here, instead of apple we have another item and it should be like banana, then what you are going to do, list fruits, and when you are going to list the fruit, and you will say that I need to replace index 0 with the another item which is banana. Okay, now when you are going to call list once again of the fruits, then you have excluded apple and you have replaced that one with the banana. Now you are getting that one as well. But how about if you need apple as well, then what you are going to do, you are going to add apple in the list as well. Now how you are going to do, we are going to say that list fruits, and we write append, and we are going to say that apple. Now when I'm going to call fruit list fruits, and you will get all the elements including banana and apple as well. And therefore if you need more items you can add by writing append, and if you are going to replace the item you are going to write that with the for example with the same index, and you are going to write only the string, you are going to get that one. If for example you are going to delete any item from that one, if you want to remove that one, then you gonna say that del list fruits. Okay, then you will just say that I have like banana, I don't need that one. Then you are going to just write, since we are going to use the list, then we have to use the indexing, therefore the name list fruit is not defined here. Okay, let me just say that list fruit and banana. Again, you are saying that the error which we are getting right now, which we have list indexes must be integrated or slice or not string. Okay, now what that error type is indicating, that is list indexes must be integers or slices, not string. It should be not string. Therefore we are going to use only indexes or index, and when I'm going to run that one, and we are going to call list fruits, then you will get all the list instead of banana, because we have removed that one. And that is the beauty of the Python programming, which we have complete control each and every items, and how we are going to deal, how we are going to add, how we are going to remove any item from the list. When you are going to come into the more advanced like programming, then you will going to use list in more amazing and paramount usage. You will be there and you will understand completely that one. Now in list we have only one thing. You are going to use bracket, and for each item, if that is string, then you are going to separate that one with quotation and also comma. Okay, when you are going to call, for example, we have used variable, you are going to call variable, and with indexing you are going to organize the item in the list. And therefore, if you have like a num list, and I'm also going to write 1 2 3 4, and you are going to call num list, it means you are just going to call number or string, integers in the list as well. That is not a problem if you have like strings, or you have like integers, which we have already used that one. But you have to remember the basic concept that for the string you are going to use that in the quotation mark, and for in the integer you don't need any quotation mark in the list. I hope you learned from the concept that what is list and how you are going to list, how you are going to use list, and how many usage of list are there. And that is one of the most powerful usage of the list, which we are going to use in future as well. For now, if you like that video, thumbs up, share with your friends, and if you have not subscribed here, subscribe for more upcoming videos as well. Thank you everyone.